Anything notable in here to talk about?
Personal record. Dr. Brian Virgil. This will likely be my last recording. My requests to shut down the FEV program have repeatedly been denied. We've learned nothing useful in the last 10 years. Why does Father insist on continuing it? If he won't see reason, then I have to take matters into my own hands. What we're doing, it's not right. It needs to stop. If anyone should find this after I'm gone, know that I never wanted to hurt anyone. Anyone. Do you understand me? I'm gonna make sure the whole program is shut down. If not for good, then at least for years to come. After that, I know what I'm about to do will be seen as a betrayal. Treason, he'll probably call it. So, I'm leaving. I have a plan. And if it works, I'll be somewhere safe. Somewhere not even the coursers can find me. Everything that we've done, the lives we've taken. If there is a God, may he have mercy on us all.
Alright, so this is kind of interesting. He says 10 years, so basically around the end of Fallout 3, they got access to the FEV virus, probably from Raven Rock, whatever. But it's at the end of Fallout 3 they got access to the FEV virus. They've been working on it for 10 years. Nothing has happened. It's obviously under Father. So this was shut down, what? Pretty recently. That's kind of interesting to know. So, okay, first one they tried. Baseline male, mid-30s, poor overall Haas. Post-submission results consistent with standard results. Discarded. So we have a female, late 30s, moderate overall health. Post-submission results initially consistent with standard results. Rapid decline in physical condition. Deceased. Male, early 30s, moderate overall health. Physical condition consistent with standard results. Mental acuity charted slightly higher than average. Tagged, discarded. Tagged, discarded. Now here's the thing. When they mean by discarded, do they mean they just like threw them out into the Commonwealth and were like, whatever? Or did they dispose of them? Late 20s, above average overall health. Rapid decline in mental capacity. Anomalous physical results terminated. See, yeah, so then we have discarded, deceased, and terminated. The terminated ones are obviously the ones they killed. The deceased ones are the ones who died in the process. So the discarded ones must be the ones that they just sort of threw out into the wasteland and said, whatever the hell. I mean, it does say tagged. So, yeah. They released several super mutants into the wild. Early 20s, female, moderate overall health. Terminated. Rapid excessive physical growth. Aggressive, far above normal parameters. Male, like 20s, above average. Rapid decline in medical capacity and almost physical results terminated. 199. Rapid excessive physical growth terminated. Male moderate 30s, poor overall health. Post-submission results inconclusive. Terminated. Subject unintentionally terminated during incident 5. Data should be called for future reports. Baseline female, moderate overall health. Inconclusive. Terminated. Subject unintentionally terminated during incident 3. Data should be called for future reports. Severson C. Latest round of testing complete. The results are all within expected parameters. Informed Dr. Zimmer directly, as he had ordered the test personally. He seemed annoyed with the results, unsure what he was looking for. He declined to specify why he wanted the test results to begin with. 2077, yeah. And this is 2086, it was like a year before the game begins. That's like to around the end of Fallout 3. Virgil, I officially assumed the lead role of the project after Dr. Severson's passing. Latest round of subject show results similar to previous test results run over the last 5 years. No statistical deviation noted. Synthetic organic continue to perform well in the necessary future tasks explored. Nothing new, always the same. Have entered the formal complaint with Directorate. These tests are not bringing in any valuable information. The organic project was spun off dedicatedly. Why do we insist on continuing this? Entered by Director Override A799. Notes, redacted! All inquiries about the project should now go straight to the director. The lab will be offline until further notice.
This is Dr. Elliott reporting for the Bioscience Division. March 22-24. We just received another batch of subjects, but as my previous report stated, we're at an impasse here. More of the same won't help. The two most promising strains of FEV have been adapted to an ideal state, but we're still missing something. I am officially echoing the team's position. The most likely progress for our research on synthetic organics requires new avenues of exploration. Additional Commonwealth subjects will not help. It's the same problem across the board. Exposure to too much radiation. We need someone new. There's a proposal we'll be putting forward. I am not entirely comfortable with it, but it seems the best course.
So that had to have been pre-Sean. Because they're talking about the radiation problem, which was solved by getting Sean. Wait a second. Was that by Virgil?
This is Dr. Elliott reporting for the Bioscience.
No, Dr. Elliott.
March 22-24. We just received another batch of subjects, but as my previous report stated,
And Elliott was the one who was before Virgil.
More of the same won't help. The two most promising strains of FEV have been adapted to an ideal state, but we're still missing something. I am officially echoing the team's position. The most likely progress for our research on synthetic organics requires new avenues of exploration. Additional Commonwealth subjects will not help. It's the same problem across the board. Exposure to too much radiation. We need someone new. There's a proposal we'll be putting forward.
This is where I was before.
With it, but it seems the best course.
So it was this Dr. Elliott who suggested taking your son from you. Interesting. And Dr. Elliott was soon replaced by Dr. Virgil after his untimely passing. Anything noticeable over here? No. Loot, 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 loot. Phase 2. Okay, Synth Zoological Initiative. What to create? We've engineered creatures that inhabit the sky and the land. The next logical step is a creature of the sea. The greatest challenge remains data collection, accurate measurements, behavioral. Might Nahant have some... Nahant, Sheriff's Department, Nahant Wharf. Request that we allocate a scavenger team to that area. Also, is Nahant where the sunken sub is? So what aquatic creatures make good candidates? Start with size, nothing too large, nothing too small. Most common dolphins, genus dolphins. On-site habitat will be a logistical challenge. Expansion of biome is likely necessary, including a large water tank. Many logistical challenges to implement. The first step in the breeder plant. What else can go in the aquatic habitat? Can we grow food there? What other experiments could do? Could we develop underwater synth models to carry out seabed salvage operations? Probably far-fetched. Need to work on this more. We'll table this journal for the time being. Focus on other priorities until I come up with more reasons that will benefit from the aquatic habitat. Can still gather data in the meantime. And there's the Warwick initiative. Warwick Homestead Initiative was conceived to facilitate field testing of various genetically modified specimens in the unique climate of the Commonwealth. It is hoped that we gain insight into the effect of trace radiation on the growth and development of said specimens. We of the Bioscience Division are in full agreement of the following hypothesis. Subject to the proper levels of ambient radiation in soil, pH, such as those found in exceptionally fertile soil Warwick Homestead, our modified seed specimens are likely to exhibit accelerated growth rate and twofold increase in size. So they're basically just growing superfoods. at Warwick. GMOs. Let's see. Using genetic manipulation, we will develop a unique breed of Capricious with similar characteristics to those commonly found in the Commonwealth. Fire Roger Warwick, Patriarch of Warwick Homestead, and conduct a series of intensive interrogation sessions to learn all we can about life and family. With the intelligence gallant sustains to create a synth replica of Roger Warwick and embed the unit on site at Warwick Homestead to oversee the operation directly. SRB will handle logistics of this aspect of the initiative. Stage 4 begin covert deliveries of prototype seed batches for planting, collect observational data. When sufficient data has been collected, retrieve synth unit and specimens for lab study. Purge all surface evidence of the initiative. Purge. Now notice that they've been talking about Phase 2 here. So they actually haven't replaced Roger yet. They have been delivering these plants, though, for seeding. But they haven't replaced Roger yet, because they're only at Phase 2, not Phase 3. Phase 3 is where they replace Roger. Special guest notice as before. Power conservation notice like before. Synth zoology. The next phase was the proposed synth zoology initiative. I'm already in process of setting up a schedule for the initial prototype phase. It's always been the case this is a low priority project, but those who find yourself with free time are welcome to contribute. I need more than a few preliminary decisions. So that's synth zoology. Interesting. I don't think too much is saying there. Still pH values. Moderately acidic. Batch 228. Slightly acidic. Moderately alkaline. Neutral. Moderately acidic. Slightly alkaline. Moderately acidic. Neutral. Moderately acidic. Strongly alkaline. Interesting. Nothing too much to find in here. Just an old unused section that for some reason hasn't been locked off. Have I explored every corner? I think I have. This is everything there is to explore.
Security's too good.
Alright, that's fine. Institute Scientist, Isaac Carline.
Please resist any urge you might feel to eat the specimens in the hydroponic garden.
Hi, Doc.
Yes, yes, I'm sure that whatever you have to say is very interesting, but now simply isn't the time.
Ooh, working on something important?
All of my work is important. Now, if you're quite finished, I'd very much like to get back to these mental equations. They're difficult enough without the distractions.
Equations for what?
Honestly, you wouldn't understand them.
Probably.
Now, I'm afraid I must end this little chat, although it's been so very diverting.
Isaac.
Director Holdren seems very taken with you. I'm sorry, but I'm too preoccupied for chit-chat.
Okay, fine. There, I ate your specimens.
Dr. Carlin's doing some amazing things with our genetically engineered crops.
Excuse me, Doctor.
Welcome. So good to have you here. Dr. Clayton Holdren, head of the Bioscience Division. I can't wait for you to see the work we're doing. It's truly amazing.
Like what?
I was just about to explain that. As the name implies, the Bioscience Division specializes in fields of studies such as botany, genetics, and medicine. Our most important directive is to ensure the health and well-being of everyone in the Institute. To that end, we cultivate highly specialized breeds of flora for use in food and medicine. We've even started to explore the idea of synthetic animal life.